Outside of your God-given talent to shoot a paintball gun, the single most important component to your game is keeping an open line of sight. Without it, you are a player making assumptions. And paintball is not a game that lends itself well to assumptions. In paintball, when you're playing the game at an aggressive level, at every point have you ever noticed, when you're making your move and you're being a successful player, you're seeing what it is that you're after, and you had the advantage on that other player for a period of time. See this? Declan's leaving a bunker now. He's lost his line of sight. So as he moves up to this next bunker, he has no idea another player's posted on him. He's going to stand up and give this guy 2 free shots. You're going to see it, and you're going to hear it.
Yeah, he did.
This is a classic example of losing your line of sight.
Yeah, really.
He is not happy about this, and I would not be either.
What do I mean? When you're at the back of the paintball field, early on, and remember, we're talking woods ball, we're not talking sub-air, we're not talking intermediate sub-air or heavy-duty players out there on a 5-man or 7-man team. We're talking, you're breaking out on a Saturday afternoon with a bunch of other misfits at the back of the field, and everybody's rushing to get up as far as they can. And as you're at the back of the field, you have an open line of sight, and you see the other team coming at you. You've made contact with them visual, and you can see what trees and which bunkers they're taking. Because you are so far from the action, that is easy for you to keep a line of sight. But as you get closer to midfield, as you become a mid-man or a front man, you have to compromise. You have to take cover. You have to put your body behind something so you don't get hit with a paintball. And at some point, the only part of your body you want out behind cover is what? Your eyes. Of course, then your marker. And that's why you've always heard me and any other paintball pro-grade player is going to tell you, gun up, gun up, gun up. See what, have it ready to go. So at this point, I want to be the player that while my line of sight is open, I don't have to sight up too. I'm ready to rock. If I'm coming out from behind a bunker and I've taken cover, I've cowered behind a bunker, and now I'm coming out, what do I have to do first? I have to find the players. Conversely, that other player, if he's posted and he's had his line of sight up, he's already placed me in that bunker. He's already sighted up, and as I come out, he's ready to pull the trigger. That's the player you want to be. And that's why line of sight is important. It's important because if I want to take a shot, I want to be the first one to take a shot. I want to make it easier on myself. I don't want to just trade paint, snap shooting, back and forth. I want to be prepared and ready. Another reason for line of sight, I want that next bunker. If I see that bunker is clear and there's nobody shooting any paint anywhere around me, I'm going to move. Now, you've probably heard me in my tutorial talk about the fact that if I want another bunker ahead of me, or to the left or to the right, I'm going to clear the section ahead of me first so that I can move clean. Nobody wants to make a stupid move. I certainly don't want to move to a bunker if I have to, with somebody throwing a rope in front of me. I'm going to clear first so there's no rope for me waiting for me. Of course, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. But again, line of sight came into play here. We get in the picture? All right, I'm not going to beat you up with this. I think you've got the idea. Line of sight is a key component, and at all times, if you can keep yourself seeing the field, do so. It gets harder as you get further up, but that's what you want to fight for. As you get further up, fight for a position that allows you to maintain your line of sight, stay posted, stay on top of the other guy. And again, if he pushes you back in, that's one thing. Fight to get back out. And when you're out, maintain it. Maintain your line of sight at all points. What does DangerMan say?
It's too much for any man!